The other way that you can deal with these activating and deactivating or activating groups is to also transform these groups into each other. So you can see that here in the central part of this figure here, we have our benzene core, and you can easily transform or add bromine and chlorine to this to achieve bromo and chloro benzene cores. You can also add sulfuric acid and try sulfur trioxide to get the sulfonated product here. You can also do the Friedel-Crafts alkylation here, but you see we have discussed the problem of the polysubstitution when we talked about the Friedel-Crafts alkylation. A better way to actually get the monosubstituted product we also discussed here was the Friedel-Crafts acylation followed by the Clemmensen reduction, and in this case you selectively get the monosubstituted product because this substituent here, the acyl group that you introduce, then acts as a deactivating group, whereas your methyl group in this case acts as an activating group for subsequent electrophilic substitution reactions. Of course, something that you can also do is transform methyl groups or alkyl groups, especially methyl groups, with potassium permanganate. You can oxidize them towards a carboxylic acid, and this carboxylic acid is then again a deactivating group, as you can see from the table we've discussed before. And here you would also stop any further reactions happening at this core. We have also seen how you can introduce a nitro group and onto the benzene ring. And now this nitro group, as we've seen, is now strongly deactivating, but maybe you want to do a second or introduce a second substituent here, and maybe in para position. And then your nitro group is actually a very bad thing because it first directs into the meta positions and is also deactivating. So you probably cannot do this reaction in a favorable way. What you can do instead then is you can use tin and hydrochloric acid to basically reduce your nitro group towards an amino group. And this group here is then, as we've discussed, activating and also directs in auto and para positions. So you can potentially much more easily do your subsequent reaction and then change your amino group back with like an oxidation step back to a nitro group. And this is something that is then a good trick to do, like an intermediate reduction, oxidation, or somehow a transformation overall to get your desired product.